Well, this is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System in place at HEXA'S Ambarkhan. The candidate is Mahir Labib Mahdi, and the candidate number is 0012. The examiner is Abdullah Al Mahdi. Examiner number is 1214. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, my name is Mahdi. Could you please tell me your full name?
My full name is Mahir Mahdi. However, you may call me Mahdi.
Right. Do you work or study?
Currently, I'm a student and I'm looking forward to admitting university.
Okay, great. So, what's your desired subject?
So actually, I like to study from the subject of software engineering. So I'm looking forward to admitting a computer science subject.
Okay, thank you. Well, now let's move on part one. In this part of the test, I'm going to ask you some general questions related to you and your personal life. Do you understand?
Sure, sir.
Okay. Let's begin with the internet. Do you use the internet?
Yes, actually, I usually use internet like every day in my every life.
Okay. So, are children allowed to use the internet at schools in your country?
No, children aren't allowed in my country to use internet because it's prohibited in the schools.
So, do you think that the internet is useful for study?
Yes, it's a bit pretty much useful for study because I can get every kinds of information about my study on internet if I search it on Google or other websites.
Okay. Have you ever used the internet to buy something?
Yes, I did actually because like several times in a week I like to if I want to buy something on internet I just do it.
Okay. Well, let's talk about timing. Is being late acceptable in your country?
No, it's not that acceptable in my country because everybody in my country like to be punctual. So if anybody is late, it's very shameful for him and for the society too.
Okay. So, are you ever late for appointments?
Yes, sometimes like a few times I was late for my appointment, but I like to reduce that habit of mine.
Okay. So, what type of excuses do you think are all right for lateness?
Excuses are is very one of the most common excuses is that I was sleeping or the traffic problems. So that's all.
Okay. So, how do you feel when someone is late for an appointment with you?
So I feel really bad because I don't like to be waiting or be waited by someone. So I feel very annoying when someone is very late who try to appointment with you.
Okay, thank you. That is the end of your speaking test part one. We're going to move on part two, and I want you to describe about a topic. Before that, you have 1 minute to think about what are you going to say, and if you wish, you can make note.
Sure, sir.
Here's the paper, here's the pencil. And I want you to describe a person who taught you something important. Here's the topic, and your 1 minute starts now. Okay, thank you. Your 1 minute is up. Remember, you have 2 minutes. Don't worry if I stop you. If your time is over, I'll stop you. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please start speaking.
So in my everyday life, I have faced many people who have taught me some very important lessons in my life, and they taught me some important things that I am using my in everyday life. So among them, I want to mention that a friend of mine who taught me editing, and it is very important for me right now because I am using that edit in social media or my or other stuff of my life. So that person is my best friend, and his name is Iman. And about 2 years ago, he asked me that he want to teach me some editing, and he knows that actually skill. So I agreed with him, and he told me that I have to do that and do it. If I want to do AMV edit, then I have to download that application or use that application, and I followed his instruction, and now I'm doing really good at it. So the way he taught me was really good. After 1 or 2 days, he asked me to meet with him or in going in a video conference by sharing my screen on the video, and like this he taught me that I how to edit that video. And now I'm learning. I am very confident that I can edit any kinds of videos, and I also edited his video too. And it is very important in my life because now I'm running a Facebook page and a YouTube channel of my own by editing those kinds of videos, some sort of videos like anime or my daily vlog or other kinds of videos, and I am earning much money from it, and it's very helping me to become a successful man in my life, and it's also gave me confidence to do something in my life in the future, as well as it has inspired me a lot. And now I'm feeling really strong because I have something in my hand to
Okay.
do in my
What's
future.
your opinion about learning from others?
It is really great to learning from others because it will help to know others' feelings, and it will help to understand that how people feels to teach you, or you can know many kinds of new things from them. So it is really good to get some knowledge about other people's to teach
Okay, thank you. That is the end of your speaking test part two. I want you to return pen and paper.
you. So,
Well, let's move on to part three. I'm going to ask you some questions which are related to your topic. Let's talk about help. Do you like helping others and why?
Actually, I do like helping others because by helping others, I feel pleasure, and I am a very kind-hearted person. So whenever I see a person or a people is suffering from a thing that at that moment I like to help him, because if I help him, then I think that my day is gonna be good, and I'm gonna be a good person to him and for the society too, as well as my parents also becomes very happy when I help a person.
Okay, so do you think people are less willing to help others these days compared to the past?
In my opinion, I would say that people are less helping others people's nowadays because people's in these days are concerned about their own self. They don't care about others. They think that how they become rich or how they can become successful in their life. But if a person or for example, his neighbor is suffering from poorness or some other stuff, he doesn't willing to help that person because he feels like that if he help that person, he's gonna be in a big trouble or something or like something this. So there, because of this reason, nowadays people doesn't pay that much attention to help other people.
Okay, so how do you feel? How do people in your community help each other?
People in my community help each other. For example, if a poor person or a beggar comes in front of him, he would like to donate him some amount of money, like 5 or 10 taka. Or if he has more money, then he wills to do that more. Or in many kinds of study purposes also people helps them be like if a student is suffering from any kinds of problems of his mathematical or with any kinds of subjects, then a person is willing to do to help him in his study related things.
Okay, thank you. That is the end of your speaking test. Thank you.
Thank you.